Specifically, we're now looking at this divergence, right? So since last Friday's close, now we have trading days of Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is now in the books. Quite clearly an outperformance by the NDX, effectively slightly positive, but flat for the most part. The S&P and the Dow Jones down 1/4, 0.5%. And this on a day where the SPX was up 1/4%, the NDX was up 3/4% today on the dovish inflationary data, and it was the Dow Jones that was completely flat. But in that trading day, we saw the Magnificent Seven start to sell off. So since the beginning of the week, we actually have the mags down 2.5%. Might be nothing, but this is exactly what I was watching for in case the mags as an index, as like kind of a sub-cohort, are pointing to draw down across all the indices. So we'll take a look at our final chart. We'll go to a live chart of the mags themselves. Just evaluate kind of this local candle. So again, on a day where the Nasdaq, the NDX, was up 0.75%, the Magnificent Seven as a cohort were down 8%. Might be nothing, but I'm watching very closely in case this second rejection, we've now printed a ever so slightly higher high relative to the mid-July rejection. But if we reject here, and I can kind of move this over, we're curling, the stock RSI is now curling over, and so what we're watching for is kind of this cross here, right? Might be nothing. We could see by the end of the week, this recovers and we push up and above the 786. But this on the daily is the first confirming candle, perhaps, of this kind of mini doji here, this mini topping tail. Monday, we kind of saw a bit of a sell-off into close, then a down day Tuesday, a confirming candle Wednesday. What we'll be watching for is this just continue working out this area, and by the end of the week, we're going to push higher, and certainly I'll be looking for 2 weekly candles to kind of reinforce a bias, whether it is up or down. But you can see here that we're getting a little bit of sell pressure. This rejection so far is holding. On the weekly, what I'll be watching for is kind of failed to gain that 786 line. Now we're printing a rejection candle. Will this end up printing lower on the weekly? What I'll be looking for is either a double confirming breakout from this local 786 to sort of further cement upside, and then logically I will have a renewed bias in further upside for the Nasdaq, further upside for the S&P, further upside for the Dow Jones. But if we start to see follow through on this rejection, namely a red candle this week with a second red candle next week into OPEX, then I will favor that we've seen the extent of this local rally, and it's a much higher likelihood that we'll see a multi-week sell-off. And again, that would kind of reinforce the thesis that I believe we'll have a correction into September, into October, seasonally and historically for midterm years, very, very consistent. So that's what we'll continue watching. Again, one more time, on the daily, we're seeing a bit of a divergence here in the Magnificent Seven, and I'll share this chart one more time. On a week where we've effectively have the Nasdaq slightly up, although it's not a very impressive move up, and the S&P and Dow Jones kind of holding their ground. We've got an early signal from the Magnificent Seven that there are sellers here.